Hi, I'm Skull Eagle and I play for the Rose City Rollers Wheels of Justice, and I am also a Bont Quad star. Welcome to this episode of Hashtag Real Talk with Skull.
So you have a lot of other Bont gear on your boot. Can you talk a little bit about what makes that gear special and why you would choose the Bont plate, bearings, and wheels?
Great question. Let's start with the infinity plates. So they call it the infinity plate for a reason, and that's because the way it's designed, it has infinity number of positions that the sliders can take. So we have that carbon base, and then we have the two sliders, and the axles come up from that. Going back to that whole like gunboat thing, one of the things that I really struggled with in my previous setup, plate-wise, even though I was wearing Bont boots, I had the reactor plate, was that my size 9 boot on top of my size 7 reactor plate basically had this like cantilevering toe, which was turned out being a major problem for me because my strong toes would, I'd be doing my derby thing, and like over time I would actually like snap off the carbon off the end of the boot, and carbon, it's either intact or it's not intact, and then a lot of leather based boots end up getting that real curled toe thing. So I would say one of the number one things I love about the infinity plate is that plate goes all the way the entire length of the boot, and then so it gives it like super stable base, and then I can move the sliders along that to match up with the ball of my foot and like have the heels have the wheels really sitting back in the heel. So that's why I love the infinity plate. The wheels are kind of a new addition to the Bont line of gear, and they have basically, it's one of the, if not the coolest wheels I've ever skated. They are super durable. They're really gorgeous wheels. First of all, like just the way that the hub is designed, they're super sleek, super fast, and before they even considered all of that, the function is really what gets me. They are super fast rolling, yet super grippy, and well worth every penny. I think that I personally I skate a lot on skate court here in Portland, so I find that the FXX wheels are really good for that, and they also have the Royal Assassins, which are awesome on wood floors and other types of floors like that. Obviously, hardness has a huge impact on what kind of floors they are good on, so I am in a love affair with the wheels, that's for sure. One of the key components to the wheels is the bearing, and one of the things that Bont did in an effort to minimize weight, and like I said, when you're going 60 minutes as a jammer or as a blocker, doesn't matter, maintaining as much energy as possible is important. So lowering the weight both in their hub design and in their bearing design was really key, and so they tend to run mini bearings. And at first when I saw those mini bearings, I was like, okay, I'm a rough and tumble skater. Like, I tend to put gear through the ringer, and I saw those bearings and I was like, I don't know if they're going to go fast, I don't know if they're going to be able to hold up to the kind of jelly that I'm going to put them through, and ultimately found that the bearings have held up awesome. They're fully covered, so they're really dust resistant. They're super fast. They not only like gain speed super fast, but they maintain high speed really well. So I love the bearings as well. Thank you so much for joining me on this informational adventure. And if I could please extend a huge thank you to my good friend Untamed Shrew.
I thought I was going to come in and high five you. I'm sure you tried to high five.
Oh!